Hi everyone, welcome to the Vintage Notions Vintage Made Modern series. I will be sharing content from my collection of fabrics, patterns, and projects. My focus will be sewing, embroidery, dressmaking, and fashion in a vintage made modern theme. My book, Vintage Notions, will be our guide month by month. Here is a little preview of what's in store. Our official launch will be February to coincide with the founding of the Women's Institute 102 years ago. So here's a sampling of what to expect. Let's take a look at the book and give you a little background. Vintage Notions is a curated collection of inspirational lessons, stories, patterns, and testimonials from the Women's Institute of Domestic Arts and Sciences and its founder, my muse, Mary Brooks Picken. The Correspondence School's 1937 publication mentions that 400,000 women from across the globe were educated through this program. To learn the full story on the book, check out the video at amybarickman.com. So let's start with the cover. It is inspired by this publication, Dress, Decoration, and Ornament. We took the flowers on the dress as a theme and added vintage fabric prints to each flower. You will also see buttons and snaps that were made shiny in the printing process. The cover is a textured linen feel, and the embroidery stitches are raised to enhance their details. So the end pages are a collage of notions from my collection. Here is one of the original vintage pieces. Who doesn't love buttons? I found this vintage sampler of red buttons, and then we scanned this line to use on the page design in the book. I later found a similar piece with brown buttons. I love all the unique styles you see here. Now let's take a look inside. This graphic features illustrations I found in the Institute lesson books. On the dedication page, you can see another beautiful graphic. This one came from the book, Designing and Planning Clothes. This timeline takes you through Mary's life and the school's story. The quality of the content in both illustrations as well as writing and the entrepreneurial teachings of this school were what caught my attention and compelled me to curate and edit this material to preserve it for future generations. This book is not only dedicated to the owners of shops who have supported my pattern company, Indygo Junction, over the years, but also to the new generation of creative spirits that will carry on the traditions established by our sewing sisters from the past. Subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on our Vintage Notions series. Click the bell to get notifications when we post new videos.